Hello, this is Chiak. We are back again with Sherlock Holmes, The Awakened. We are going to be navigating through the swamp, but first off, just as a reminder of what I should be going. Good evenings. One of our lanterns. That's not it. Maybe that is it. No, he... Okay. Excellent. Could you tell us the best way to reach the swamp area near the rich parish? That's simple. Sail along River Crook, keep close to the shore. One last, there's the boat from which we dispersed. One last thing, how may we identify Old Sam's racks from any others? Marked blue and white ropes.
Here is the hidden passage near Old Sam's racks. We are on the right course, Watson.
Out of curiosity. Oh, okay. Oh.
Here is the hidden passage near Old Sam's rack.
I'm gonna have faith that you're gonna take me the right way, Watson. Oh, damn. There's like...
Nothing of value there, Watson. Nothing of value there, Watson.
Oh.
Here is the hidden passage near Old...
Okay, it's kind of nervous. I'm like, Watson, why aren't you turning? What is that?
Blood!
Here now, this is hardly reassuring.
Oop. Blue and white ropes, passing a bloody rock.
Here is the hidden passage near...
Just making sure. Had to make sure. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
But what is this horror, Holmes? Where have you taken us?
Near the goal, Watson. Near the goal.
I've taken you where the clues have led to. If I just click on it again, does it end up...
I can think of nothing useful. What are we to do, Holmes?
Yeah, let's just keep going.
Nothing of value there, Watson.
Okay, I can't go back that way. Interesting. This boat thing.
Good God! Look in the water! What monsters!
No, Watson. They are crocodiles, and apparently not very accommodating.
I can think of nothing useful. What are we to do, Holmes?
We must find some enticing food to lure them away from here, Watson. Let us think.
Holmes, I fail to see how they feed these creatures, and do not rely on me to dive in.
Well, we do have that. No, don't go for it like that.
I can think of nothing useful. What are we to do, Holmes?
Do we have... Hey, Sherlock, you wouldn't happen to have, like, a talent for throwing knives, would you?
Bravo, Watson. Here is what will draw these reptiles in that direction and free the passage.
Much better. But let's hurry and get ourselves across before...
Are they gone? Yes, they are. Can I just say, Sherlock, I don't think you should be standing in the boat. Safety reasons why.
Attention, Watson. We arrive. Stand ready.
Here now, this is hardly reassuring.
I saw a hand. No, come on. Where? Oh, man, such a...
I haven't examined everything yet.
What? Okay, so you want me to examine everything else? My goodness. Okay. I don't know what to look at.
Watson, see what you can do for this poor man. His servant took a harsh and terrible revenge by letting him go to these wild men. As for the others, I'm afraid we are too late.
Okay.
Pitiable and blind fools! Are you not aware of the Great One's arrival? Even now, his servants are coming across his kingdom, and the enlightened will give up their flesh to him. All will be present for his awakening. Do not fight the calling! Soon he will end his dreaming, and your world will be swallowed whole. Bow down and give thanks. You are the food of his new world.
I've got it, Holmes.
Hurrah! So what in the world?
A good number of people have been here, not long ago, and indeed not freely.
You mean not of their will? Hey Watson, did you actually help this guy out, or is he still...
I haven't examined everything yet.
Okay, interesting. Well, is there anything farther this way? Where did this guy come from? Oh, here you go. This statue again. I feel like something can go there, but... Oh!
What a strange book. I've never seen these idioms before. How perfect. It'll provide welcome diversion during our return voyage.
Sherlock, don't get distracted, Sherlock. Okay. Is that everything? Can we examine this guy now?
Holmes, help me to carry him to the boat. I really can't say if he will survive the voyage back.
By the devil, that'd be Arneson.
Indeed. Do you know someone who can be accommodating and tend to him?
You takes yourselves round and seize that little Lucy what lives on the boat.
I know where Lucy is. Please, help my friends to lift this poor man to the wharf, and I will go find Miss Lucy.
What can we do for you, my pretty one?
Dear madam, could you tell Lucy that we have found Mr. Arneson, and tell her to hurry? This may be her last chance to see him while he still breathes.
Lucy! Lucy! Ah, here you are. This gentleman found your fella.
My God, can it be true?
Sure enough, as he say.
What have they done with you? Oh, my poor love.
He has lost his hand and is in deep shock. But with rest and tender care, he has a good chance to survive these injuries.
Oh, madam, please, please.
If I could have a moment, we found this sum of money, which is a large amount, and belongs to Mr. Arneson. I think it is fair to entrust it to your care.
Well, this seems all right then.
I will take good care of you. You'll see, my love.
About Arneson's place, there was some disorder left there. If you could be a good man and set things right.
You can count on old Champagne for every little thing. Now that's a fact.
I can see our friend is in good hands. We better hurry, Watson. I see our ship is making ready to leave. Watson, I have told you several times now, I am not to be disturbed.
But Holmes, you have been locked inside your cabin for all of 4 days now. Outside, the sun is simply radiant, and the wind from the sea...
If you approach me, Watson, I will throw you out. Now, leave me.
Blast it all, Holmes! I am bored. I can't take these sailors' conversations for another minute.
We have an understanding, Watson, each to his purpose. I will look to the translation of the book. You are to study the figures written out by our young friend Davy. Now, get on with your task and leave me to mine.
But you know that these enigmas are not my strong point. Wouldn't you have some other task, which is better suited to my skills, Holmes?
Of course. You're a man of letters, after all. So, return to the bridge, take your trusted notebook, and apply your mind to editing this small writing.
Agreed. On what subject?
It is my monograph on the calculated trajectories of gull excretia. Good day, Watson.
Oh, that was nice of Sherlock.
I see we have received a message, undoubtedly from my brother Mycroft.
Okay. Sherlock, you should receive this letter upon your return from the Americas. Your instructions were followed to the letter in Switzerland, and I believe you will find the results satisfying. Several days ago, the Swiss authorities inspected the Black Edelweiss Institute and found evidence of serious breaches of established medical ethics, in total accord with your findings. Dr. Gyjax was also found and detained. Unfortunately, before anything could be learnt, he took desperate measures. He had hidden a small but highly lethal dose of potassium cyanide on his person. Before he could be stopped, he swallowed this poison and died immediately. His employees denied any knowledge of the doctor's murderous activities, and the evidence supports the conclusion that they were merely employees, carrying out his orders. No trace was found of the Hindi. However, your friend, Superintendent Bilger, informed me that during their search of an underground level of the institute, his men discovered a blood-splattered well. In this room, they also reported hearing a strange, maniacal laughter that appeared to come from the bottom of the same well. The superintendent thinks, as I do, that the sounds was shouting of the patients gathered in the hospital square. He theorizes that due to the odd acoustics present, this sound was distorted and appeared to be originating from that foul well. I must say I agree completely with his reasonings and mention the odd report merely to apprise you of all the facts. You should also know that since its discovery, that dreadful room has been condemned and permanently sealed. Although most of Dr. Gyjack's documents were destroyed before the arrival of the Swiss police, a number of accounting references survived. These were adequate to trace a series of suspicious transactions. Even the famed confidentiality of the Swiss banks has their limits. What I learnt, though seemingly fantastic, is quite probable. It seems that Dr. Gyjax had laid his hands on a goodly portion, if not the entirety, of Lord Rochester's lost treasure. You may recall the story. Lord Rochester, the infamous London billionaire, married an American woman. They had but one child, a lad named Archibald. After the boy completed his education and received his majority, he traveled east to take charge of his father's interests. In addition to his holdings in England, Lord Rochester also had held a number of jewel mines in India. At the end of 2 years, Archibald had accumulated a fortune in gemstones, all of the highest quality. The best of these were placed in a chest, which he took with him into a ship bound for England. Then his fortunes turned. Neither he nor the gems ever saw land, as a dreadful storm sank the ship near the Indian coast. Only a few of the ship's crew survived. The bodies of the rest were pulled from the sea, with one notable exception. Not a trace was found of either Archibald or the famed chest, and the tragedy took a far greater toll. Lord Rochester was devastated by the news and died soon after. Grief-stricken, Lady Rochester returned to her family home in Boston. She herself died not long ago. What was once a noble family is now gone. What you may not know is that Archibald Rochester had the stones carefully documented and inventoried before he boarded the ship. I was fortunate to see these very documents recently. Comparing the particulars, I can say with the utmost confidence that some of these same stones, presumably at the bottom of the Indian Ocean abyss, have astonishingly surfaced in the middle of the Swiss Alps. I was unsuccessful in uncovering exactly what facts led Amos Colby, the Northwood Agency operative, to that area, but you may know more about the subject, than I am privy to. Sincerely yours, Mycroft.
Strange. Here, read this, Watson.
Indeed, but the possession of such a treasure is an end in itself. Why the devil go through with such an elaborate masquerade?
Money is often the motive of the basest acts, but not in this case. These are deep waters indeed, Watson. These people follow some other dark purpose, so desperate that it justifies any sacrifice and great risk.
You frighten me, Holmes.
I know. Sometimes I frighten myself. Enough of idle speculations, Watson. I asked you to study the figures drawn by young Davy. No doubt they are some cipher. What do you make of them?
What is the solution to the code written by young Davy? Oh, are you kidding me? This? Yes, what is the solution? Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Yeah, nope, sorry. The code could be an inverse code that is representing information that is missing rather than what is there. What in the world? For example, in the sequence, it's obvious that 5 is missing. Okay. So is that 1, 6, 7, 6, 8, 7, 9? Okay. But then there's no missing number here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Slash. 1, 2. Okay, so that one's a red herring. How do you... Seriously, like, what makes these decisions? One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. No, 3. And the last one, there is 8 perfectly. So 1, 2, 3. There's no 4. So just 3. This is my double check because 6, 1, 3, 4. 6, 1, 3, 4. 5, 6, 4, 3, 6, 6, 1, 3, 4. Okay, that's what I end up getting. So 5, 6, 5. Can I not? 5. No. Okay, I have to use I can't use the keypad. 5, 6, 4, 3, 6, 6, 1, 3, 4.